What's going on, guys? Call here, and today we are playing some more Search and Destroy. This time I got a relatively quick game for you guys. It's on firing range, but today I'm not going to be focusing on tips and or gameplay. Today I'm going to be focusing on a little bit of a personal issue or something that you guys really have been kind of interested in learning about. I did a commentary discussing this a while back, but I mean I've probably doubled my channel size since then. But a lot of you guys have been like really asking like where am I from and like why do I have such like a unique accent to like where I'm from and that sort of thing. So like for those of you guys that don't know and like think I'm from like Australia or like New Zealand or anywhere of that nature, I'm actually from Canada. And I know a lot of people is just gonna be like, okay, well, you saying Canadian. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense in some sort of sense, but I mean there's not a whole lot of Canadians that sound like this. Is actually because I'm from like a small place in Canada called Newfoundland, and shout out to all my Newfies that are watching this video. You guys, this is all for you guys. But so basically, Newfoundland is a province of Canada. If you don't know what a province is, then I guess you should get some geography lessons. But it's a pretty small province, and for its landmass and population is really spread out, and there's not a whole lot of people living here if you compare it to other provinces. I think we're at roughly 500,000 to 600,000 people, and I'm not sure what like the area of the place is or anything, but we're a relatively small place, and we actually didn't join Canada until 1949 or 1950. In between those range is when Newfoundland actually became a part of Canada. So up until then, we were basically our own country, pretty much. And I guess that kind of makes sense why we have such a unique accent, because a lot of people say that people from different countries have like a different accent, like people from England saying different than people from America. So I can kind of guess what people want to say, like Newfoundlanders saying a little bit different than Canadians, because up until 60 or more years ago we were our own country. So I guess we had developed our own little unique way of talking. But basically why our accents are so unique is mainly because Newfoundland is just like a mixture of a whole different bunch of places, because basically a whole bunch of Europeans came over here and just settled, and we had like a whole bunch of like British, French, Scottish, Irish. We had like all the all the people from over there just came over here and lived, and that's probably where my ancestors are from. Are probably from some area over there. But a lot of Newfoundlanders talk like this. They generally talk fast, and they generally talk they use slang words almost. And it kind of makes sense, because like if you talk to someone from England, then they obviously have different vocabulary than someone from America, and so on forth with someone from Canada. But sometimes we like to use slang words, and sometimes we like to use like little sayings to like communicate with everyone. Like say I'll be walking down the road, and I'll see someone, and they'll just look at me and they'll be like, "What are you at, boy?" And some of you guys just like, well, what the hell did you just say? It's like, well, what are you? It basically means what are you doing, but it says what are you at, and that's basically what it means. And a lot of people say what are you at? And the thing about a lot of Newfoundlanders is like we like to say boy, and everybody thinks in Canada we always say like dude or man or buddy, but like most of the time we actually say boy here in this place. We're like, well, what are you at, boy? And let me think of another thing here. Yeah, I was talking to one of my friends, Trump, about something we like to say here. It's a term for when we go out drinking. We like to call it getting ryaver, or getting raver, and it basically just means right out of and what right out of means that you're completely wasted and you're pretty drunk. But I know a lot of you guys might like that word, and I know when I told Trump and I told S&Ds about it, they both laughed a lot about it, and they thought it was a pretty cool word. But anyway, guys, this gameplay is pretty much wrapping up. So if you guys have any more questions regarding the accent or regarding anything about the province or anything of that nature, then you could either ask me or just Google it or whatever. But if you still have like no idea where Newfoundland is, it's in eastern part of Canada. As far as if you go to Canada and you go as far east as possible, You're eventually gonna hit it if you come across some water. But anyway, guys, this gameplay is over, and hope you guys enjoyed.